Why do people of Germanic heritage practice a lot of different types of magic? Why are they drawn to learning the traditions of other peoples around the world? Some people say that this is disrespectful, and it is if you aren't respectful of going into places you aren't invited. But if you are invited, it is always good to be a good guest. And if you aren't invited, it's important to leave quickly. But it is important to understand that the reason why a lot of people of Germanic heritage seek out other magical systems is because our ancestral father in Scandinavia is known as Odinn. Oath in Old Norse means ecstasy, sometimes wisdom, knowledge through ecstatic practices. The INN at the end of his names means that he is a master of. So he's a master of ecstatic magical practices. But in Germany, he was known as Irmanonez. The story goes in Germany that the original god was Twisto, which means twin. It wasn't a man or a woman, but it was both. It was divinity itself, existed both as masculine and feminine as Twisto. The two that had become one gave birth to Manas, which we get the word man, and it also is consequently where we get the rune Manas from. And Manas gave birth to 3 sons, Irmanonez, Istornonez, and Ingvanonez. Ingvanonez became Frere Yngvi in Scandinavia. Istornonez became Donar, or Asator, or Tor, the god of thunder and lightning. But Irmanonez became the power of Irminsul, which was the great world pillar, the world tree in which all Germanic people gathered around to honor divinity coming into earth through mankind. But what does Irmanonez mean? It actually comes from the ancient Greek word Hermes. So really, the Germanic people, they worship Mercury, the planet of hermaphroditic, gender-neutral, seeking knowledge, always wanting to know where to push the mind, how far we can go, where can the consciousness grow itself into. That is why Germanic people are the way they are. This is our Allfather. This is our father. Our great ancestral father is Hermes, the god of knowledge, the god of communication with the spiritual realm, the god of consciousness. So, it's important to understand that all Germanic people have these urges. We do. And there's a reason why in Scandinavia they have beautiful stories written down by our ancestral gods, including the Havamal, which the whole third of the first of the Havamal is how to act when you are in other houses, when you are traveling among strangers, how to be a good guest, and then also how to be a good host. So we all have these urges within us. You can't suppress them. They are ancestral. They are a part of your very DNA, your very bones, if you are of Germanic heritage. But what you do have control over is how you act. So, if you are learning other magical practices that are of other cultures, and you have been invited to those spaces, it is up to you to be the most respectful version, because you are a representative of our ancestors. You are a representative of Irmanonez, of Odinn, Allfather, as you learn to grow your consciousness. And then you also have a duty to your community and to make sure that the magic that you learn is of beneficial nature to your community and the world around you. If you are doing magic in order to extract wealth, prosperity, luck, energy from the world and not give back, there is a price to pay. And it will be paid, if not in this lifetime, the next, because as all of us children of Irmanonez know, we will be returning. You're not getting out of Midgard alive. And if you don't do it right, you gotta return and fix your mistakes. Just like good old Loki. He's the blueprint. What happens if you do it incorrectly? You gotta fix your mistakes. Do magic well, or else.